Yo my people them, CFC, Realist Blue, back with another video, and this is a Chelsea news update, and this in regards to us potentially buying Strasbourg for our feeder club, a team in Ligue 1, as well as Ruben Loftus-Cheek potentially going to AC Milan. And before we get into all of this, I just have to thank everyone for all the support you've given me. 334 subscribers, it means a lot. Please help me get 350 before the end of the week. On top of that, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss any new Chelsea videos. And for any person that has any comments, leave them in the comment section below. Leave your thoughts and opinions there, and I will reply to everybody. So again, thank you for the support, and let's get into the video. So now, in this report, which came from Goal and Harry Sherlock, reliable source, Chelsea are set to buy a stake in Ligue 1 side Strasbourg as the Blues seek to adopt a multi-club model under Todd Boehly's stewardship. What happened? Chelsea are poised to invest in the French club Strasbourg, per The Guardian, as they look to adopt a multi-club model similar to that of Manchester City's owners, City Football Group. We can also look at other teams as well in terms of the Red Bull Group, because they have the multi-club structure as well. Boehly, the club's co-owners, has previously spoken of using the model to open up pathways for young players, potentially in the form of loan agreements. So let's look at this. Someone like David Dacho Fofana, who has been at Chelsea since January, has played not even 180 minutes of game time. Having a feeder club would have been excellent, because we could have sent him out on loan to another club to help him get game time and experience. Not to mention, if we had the Strasbourg team as our feeder club this year, then he could have been sent out on loan and been playing in Ligue 1 since January, playing against teams like Lyon, Monaco, Lille, PSG, like all of these top teams that he'd been able to get much great experience from, and been more beneficial for him rather than staying at Chelsea, playing for the under-23, sitting on the bench at times, like to play for another team in a higher league, like Ligue 1, whether it's in the top, whether it's the top 3 or top 5, it's one of the best leagues in the world. And to have him get that experience, and for any young player getting experience like that, it will be very beneficial to make them better, and to also see if they have a future in the first team at Chelsea. But they're not going to be sitting here just wasting time not getting developed. They'll be able to be out on loan at another club in a higher league, playing against some of the best players in the world. That is more beneficial, and that would be a plus side of having one of these feeder clubs. So now, bigger picture. Chelsea are reported to have scoped out clubs in a number of countries, including France and Belgium, and they are also said to have held talks with Strasbourg's French rivals Bordeaux. Strasbourg, who emerged as an option in February, are 5 points above the relegation zone, with 3 games remaining, and the fee involved will depend on the club confirming their survival. Any deal will see Chelsea take a minority stake. Any deal will see us take a minority stake, so not a massive stake, but a stake that can put us in there. And on that note, Strasbourg are 5 points above the relegation zone. There's 3 games remaining, and they just have to win one of those games to make it mathematically impossible for a team that's 17th for them to finish above Strasbourg. So if they win any of their matches, then that confirms their safety in Ligue 1 for next season. But there's more. Chelsea are considering investing in Portuguese club Porto Menes too, although it's not clear how negotiations are progressing with the Ligue NOS, with the Ligue NOS outfit. So that's another Portuguese club. We're trying to make it bigger and better. Clearly, what the outline for what Todd Boehly and Badadek Bali have set out for since they've been taking charge of Chelsea, to make us bigger and better and more influential around the world, and to have multi-club models. You've already seen what a team like Manchester City can do with it. You've seen what a team like the Red Bull Group can do with it, whether that's a Leipzig or Salzburg. Discover many young talents, some of the best players in the world, and if we had these kind of guys, then that would make us even more successful. So for me, this will be great. Hopefully we can get Strasbourg set up before the start of next season, so that when we need to send players out on loan, we can send them to a Ligue 1 team, because Ligue 1 is one of the best leagues in the world, like I've mentioned, playing against some of the best players in the world, and this will be great for any young player's development, in my opinion. So on that note, yeah, this is some good news, and hopefully we can benefit from it. But let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. Are you guys excited about Chelsea gonna be a multi-club and have so many other teams from other leagues? Let me know in the comment section below. But now we're gonna move on to the next story, which is Ruben Loftus-Cheek. And Fabrizio Romano reported this. AC Milan are in concrete talks to sign Ruben Loftus-Cheek from Chelsea. He's a priority target to rebuild their midfield. Loftus-Cheek is keen on the move, as negotiations are progressing very well. And on that note, Loftus-Cheek could potentially become our first sell of the summer in a summer transfer window where we have to get rid of many players. And Ruben Loftus-Cheek, as good as he is not what we thought or what we want. He's not what we thought he could be. Whether that's down to injuries, which it has been down to for certain different times, different managers, different systems, it hasn't worked out for him to become a star at Chelsea Football Club. He's had numerous amount of years, and in that 1 year in 2019 where he was linking up with Hazard and was literally a couple of days away from the Europa League final, he got injured, and since then it's like we'd want him to play, we'd want him to do better, but things happen and certain guys don't hit their potential regardless of how talented they are from a young boy, and Ruben Loftus-Cheek was that talented. It's just a shame that he couldn't get, like, all the injuries stopped his progress and stuff like that. So it's unfortunate, but end of the day, things happen for a reason. He can go to AC Milan and potentially restart his career, be a key member in the AC Milan team that could help AC Milan win a Serie A, compete in the Champions League. This is what Ruben Loftus-Cheek could do, and it would make a lot of sense for us to sell him. The fee, I'm not 100% what it will be. I wouldn't think it will be more than £40 million, potentially between 25 to 40 million. That's what I would think for Ruben Loftus-Cheek. If we get anything higher than that, then that is peak. That is crazy. But hey man, hopefully we can get him gone, so we can clear up the books, get players out, and free up wages, because there's a lot of guys out here who are earning mad amounts of money. Like Ruben is earning like 150k at Chelsea a week, and for guys who are not starters, we need to change the structure. Only guys that are starters should be earning these kinds of amounts of money. So to get him off the books, it would be good, but if he stays, it's not going to be the end of the world, even though he's just going to be a squad player. But hey man, in this situation we need to get players out, and hopefully we can. If he stays, it's not the end of the world, but realistically the best thing for him will be to stay. I mean, not to stay, to go, because we have so many other midfielders, and Ruben Loftus-Cheek is not getting any younger. He's about 27 or 28. So hey man, it's going to be your time to go. Thank you for everything that you've done, but on that note, I'll keep you guys more up to date with any more news I hear about Ruben Loftus-Cheek or the Strasbourg team. Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. Do you want us to sell Ruben Loftus-Cheek? Let me know. Should we become a multi-club? Let me know your thoughts and opinions on the Strasbourg news. On top of that, subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Snapchat and Facebook for more Chelsea content. I'm CFC Blue, and I'm out. Peace. Come on Chelsea, come on Chelsea.